What is up? What is up? What is up? What is up? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe and turn your post notifications on because we have a good time over here. Oh gosh, I can't help myself. But anyway, so if you want to see how I created this look, stay tuned. To start off, I take my Tatcha, the water cream. It is, let's not do this again. So, Airspun powder and translucent. And I personally, it's alright. I still prefer the Laura Mercier, but I ain't re-up on it, so it don't even matter. But I put it in places where I am always oily, like my skin said oil. We know who she is. So then I go in with my Too Faced Hangover RX primer, the best primer I've ever had. Well, one of the best primers I've ever had. It's like crazy how good it is. And you might be like, oh my gosh, you put a primer, then a powder? What are you doing? And I just got this from Walmart. Now, truth be told, for my brows, I typically do like, sometimes I'll do my brows first, sometimes I'll do my brows last. It don't really matter. It doesn't. It just depends on how I'm feeling that day. So, obviously, we take the infamous dip brow pomade that everybody uses. If you don't use it, I question what your brows look like. I don't make the rules. That's just that. And then I use the color Ebony because don't know why that's the shade, but well, we know why. But the next thing I'm taking is my NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I like this for a more full coverage look. And I'm taking it. And I'm using the color Hazelnut. But I like to use it for the orange undertones, especially like I just deal with hyperpigmentation around my mouth. That's something I've always dealt with, which was annoying. I don't know why. Why do I look like that? Why do we keep doing that? So after I wet my beauty blender, I really just, oh, she wanna act difficult, I see. Anyway, I just blot that thing on in here. It's a little harder. Like, the only thing I truth be told don't like about this concealer is that the minute you put it on, you have to blend it in. There's no, oh, let it sit. No, no, no. Let that thing sit. It's a wrap. Period. She say period. I say period. I'm weak. And then to brighten underneath my under eye, I take the same concealer but in caramel. It's a different color. You know, us chocolate girls, we only come in hazelnut and caramel and ebony. That thing on in. Blend that thing on in. No, if you were to meet me today, you would think I was born in the South. I was born in New York. What do I sound like? A hillbilly. So I just like to you know, might be a little ashy, but who cares? We'll fix that. Sorry, I keep looking to the side. That's where my mirror is till I find a better place for it. But until then, that's where she remains. Period. Y'all remember them things, shake weights? Like, so anyway, I used the Makeup Forever Ultra HD one in the color well, I don't know the color because it's not on the bottle unless I just can't read. I probably just can't read. But I do like this foundation. So I mix both of them on a beauty blender. Oh, don't play with me like that. And then I take the NARS. You know, I just dab that thing everywhere. Just because I tend to get, like, my foundation will be too red. So I use the Makeup Forever one to kind of balance out that redness in that. Now that that is all blended, I like to take the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Cafe. You know, I like to do a little under eye action, even though I don't think I like that one. Yeah, it's too dark. All right, only for extra coverage under my eyes, but then I go back again with the what is this thing called? The Soft Matte one by NARS, and I go under my eyes again just to highlight. But I also like to mix it too to with the Radiant Creamy Concealer, just so that way it just blends better, you know. And I just brighten up my under eye. I miss golden hour. Yeah, it's 6 o'clock. But it was also raining, so it doesn't matter. Alright. Take this color right here. And I put it. I like to put it right here. Right here. In your crease. Why? Because that's gonna lead to good transition, honey. I don't know who told you otherwise. But we don't just slap things on and not blend it out. We don't do that. No, ma'am. And the next color I'll be using is this like bright pink one. I like to put it kind of on basically all over the lid to kind of just brighten up that dark pink that I used. And I kind of, well, dark purplish pink, I guess maroonish, whatever. I just take, you see, look at the difference. Just crazy, crazy. This color right here, I don't know the names, like the name sheets. Brush, honey. And then I kind of just like focus it on the outer V for the most part. Especially like kind of on the outer V and up here. Like I definitely don't. Take a, this is from the Naked palette. I like their brush, this little, on this end. I have a brush like it, but I don't know where. Oh, it's dirty, that's why. And I just wet, actually no. I wet this part, this little part. I wet that part, that side of it, and then I take this shimmery color right here, the shimmery pink. All my looks have shimmer in it. Like there's if there's no shimmer in it, it's not a look in my book for me. That's just my opinion. And that's that on that. So then when I take it, I put it, I like to focus it right, literally just right here. Just to kind of bring in, like, again, like I said, some glitter. I just do glitter with everything because I like it. I have to do a little bit more. I really just like to pack it on there. Yeah, girl, that's that. Like so, like that. If you know who that's from, you're a real TikToker. I'm weak. Then, finally, I take this shade again, and I just kind of like to blend it all together. Kind of blend it out a little bit. Just kidding. All right, next, we just apply some lashes because let's be real. Let's be real, honey. A look is truly not complete without lashes. I don't know. Put on my lashes. That's just the way I do it. You don't have to use weave glue, by any means don't. But that's just what I use. Because that's my business. Let's see. Can I do it? No, I can't. Forget that. Oh no. So while the lash glue dries, I like to take my Carly Bible palette. Same palette, the only palette I really use to highlight. I need to get some more highlight so I can try something else. Ooh, knocked it all off the brush. Had this thing since high school. And I just, you know, do a little nose action on the top of my lip. Period. To finish the whole look off, I take my Cover FX matte setting powder and then I, you know, tap a little bit into the lid. Take my brush. I think I got this brush from Walmart. Yeah, it's an e.l.f. powder brush. And then I just kind of... And that is all for this makeup look. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe and like and turn on your post notifications. What are you waiting for?